Hello my friends, and I know what you're thinking. This lighting is totally different. And yes, today I'm going to be discussing a serious episode because Yulia Samoylova from Russia is back. And with that comes relevance of last year's debate issue, controversy between Russia and Ukraine. Call it what you want, but I'm gonna change my shirt and let's dive into this more serious episode, shall we? There we go. So, just in case you need a refresher who Julia Samoylova was, she was the girl who was meant to compete 2017 for Russia. But as the Eurovision that year was hosted in the Ukraine, the Ukrainian immigration and police control went through her files and apparently found out that she committed a crime by having a concert on Crimea 2015, and that is it. Except for the part where Russia had occupied Crimea in that time. So their argument was she was technically still on Ukrainian grounds. Although she was one of the artists that at the concert did not actually give like a speech or something. She just sang her songs and I assume had a great time there. There's a bit of back and forth between the countries, and before Russia knew it, they were banned from taking part in the Eurovision as it's hosted in the Ukraine, and the Ukraine apparently makes the decisions who gets to enter the country and who doesn't. Well, that's kind of obvious that the own country makes their own decisions about who enters and who leaves. Now, as you can obviously imagine, there was a lot of backlash from the international community saying that the Eurovision is meant to be for every nation to take a part in, and that the Ukraine was premature in its decision. The EBU also releasing a statement saying,
"We have to respect the local laws of the host country. However, we are deeply disappointed in this decision, as we feel it goes against both the spirit of the contest and the notion of inclusivity that lies at the heart of its values."
Now, just to be transparent with you guys, I was one of the people that got mad. I didn't write any comments or anything, but I felt for Julia here because I had seen an interview where she had claimed that representing her country at the Eurovision was like one of her childhood dreams that she's had, and I also really enjoyed the song that she had last year. It took me a second to remember that it's called Flame is Burning, but that was a really nice song, and I thought she would have done really well in the competition. So now the question becomes, was this a political decision? Well, mostly I would argue no. There is the argument of the timing being strange. Like I guess it actually didn't matter to Ukraine that Samoylova broke the law until she tried to enter again into the country. But like, my question becomes, could they not have talked to Russia about this beforehand? Like, even before the music video was posted? Because in my opinion that could have, if they had had that discussion earlier, then the backlash would not have even existed, because there would have been no music video. We may have gotten like an article saying, oh, okay, Russian artist is not allowed to enter Ukraine, but other than that, it would have been a much calmer situation, at least in terms of the public eye. So now, obviously, why is this relevant? Because, well, Samoylova gets another another chance at performing at Eurovision. This time she won't have any trouble with Ukraine, she just needs to enter Portugal, which, as far as I've seen, does not have like these big conflicts in some ways that can interfere with her going there for a music event. But so now, this is the end of the episode, and I want to know from you guys, was this ban of Russia fair last year? And also, what do you think of Russia resending Samoylova this year to compete? And especially if at some point in the future people from Russia or Ukraine if you guys are seeing this, I am curious about your opinions, because, well, I did just discuss your country's relationship there. Otherwise, what's your opinion on the new song that Samoylova has? I'd love to read in the comments down below. But thank you so much for your attention. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you did like this video. If you want to subscribe, click a tab right here. If you want to follow my Eurovision series that I'm currently doing, click a tab right here. If you want to catch the playlist, then here it is. And then if you want to see the last non-Eurovision related video, click a tab over there. But again, thank you for your attention, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Hey look, her song is called I Won't Break.